Hello guys, welcome to Analytical Sphere. In our last video, we looked at an introduction to data analysis. Today, I'm going to take you through the different basics of data analysis, what you should know, the do's and don'ts. So let's get started. We shall first look at the types of data that we have, that you have to deal with. First, we have quantitative data. And this data can be numerically represented. It is numerical information that can be measured or counted. It can be expressed in numbers, it can be expressed in graphs, and this type of data is gathered by measuring and counting. This is used for testing hypotheses, for confirming theories and assumptions. Some of the common quantitative methods include experiments. We have observations, we have recorded numbers, we have surveys with closed-ended questions. By closed-ended questions, I mean questions that have options listed where you choose from, and they are not open. Some of the examples of quantitative data may include age. A person's age can be expressed in numbers, weight, temperature, or the number of people suffering from a particular disease. So, that is quantitative data. In summary, it can be represented in numbers. For example, number of people in a particular gathering, number of planes that move in a day, the number of people with diabetes, weight, and so on. We have qualitative data, and this is descriptive information about characteristics that are difficult to define or measure, and it may not be expressed numerically. For example, if someone asks you about the comments you have on a specific event, that may not be expressed in numbers. It is expressed in words, for example, comments, and this type of data is collected by interviewing and observing. For example, you could be in a focus group discussion. So it is used to understand concepts, thoughts, or experiences. For example, you want to understand customer experience after consuming a specific product. And those experiences may be gathered through people's comments, and someone may be blah blah blah, this happened, so they may not be necessarily represented in form of numbers. The common qualitative methods include interviews with open-ended questions. For example, which comments do you have for this product? That is an open-ended question, because I haven't listed for you the options you should pick from. So you can give me a bunch of statements about something. It can be observations described in words, and literature reviews that explore concepts and theories. And some of the examples of qualitative data include comments. People's comments. We have colors. We have textures, smells, tastes, appearance, like a taste of a certain product. It may be anything. Someone may just describe anything. It can be appearance. We don't have any specific kind of appearance. It could be beauty, and so on. In summary, while quantitative data is all about numbers and precise measurements, qualitative data is about descriptions and characteristics. Let's look at the measurements of the levels of measurement of data. We have nominal data. This nominal data, in most cases, is the simplest measurement scale used to label variables that have no quantitative values. These variables measured on a nominal scale have no natural order, and categories are mutually exclusive. When I say mutually exclusive, I mean When I pick, maybe if I'm looking at eye color here, eye color may be blue, maybe brown, maybe green, and they don't follow any kind of order. Green may come first, brown second, blue third. Brown may come first, green second, and blue third, or blue first. So when someone has blue eyes, again, he cannot have brown eyes. If someone has green eyes, he cannot have blue eyes, which means the categories are mutually exclusive. We don't have any kind of intersection. Um, some of the examples may include gender. A person's gender, someone can be male, and male can come first, or female can come first. We have eye color, we have hair color, we have blood type. We can start with blood type A or something like that. We have political preference. Uh, let's look at the second level of measurement, which is ordinal. Ordinal, as you can hear from a word order. Um, it is used to label variables that have a natural order, like things follow a specific order. You cannot start with maybe hot, and then in the middle you have mild, and then the last one medium. So these things follow a specific order, but no quantifiable difference between the values. So if I have maybe 1 for mild and 2 for medium, if you make a difference between the two values, like 2 minus 1, you cannot make a quantifiable difference between the values. Some of the examples of ordinal variables may include, or ordinal data may include satisfaction levels. Someone can be very unsatisfied, neutral, satisfied, very satisfied. So when I say ordinal or ordered, you cannot begin with neutral, then go to very unsatisfied. It wouldn't make sense. We have socio-economic status, which can be low income, medium income, high income. We can have degree of pain. It can be small amount of pain, medium amount of pain, high amount of pain. The picture also shows something in a visual format. Something can be mild, medium, or hot, depending on the level of hotness. Yeah, and we have interval data, and this is used for variables that can be categorized, ranked, and evenly spaced, but there is no true 0 point. Yeah, and examples of this may include temperature in Fahrenheit or Celsius. We have test scores. This picture shows you an example of interval data. This is a temperature scale. Yeah, we have ratio data. This is used for variables that can be categorized and ranked evenly. Ranked evenly spaced, and has a natural zero. Yeah, for example, if weight starts from zero, yeah, it starts from zero, something like that. Yeah, which means there is an absence of the variable of interest. For example, if weight is zero, it means that it's absent, like something is weightless. Yeah. So all these variables, all this kind of data can be categorized. For example, weight can be categorized to be like from 20 to 30 kilograms, give it a 1. From maybe 31 kilograms to 60 kilograms, give it a 2. So that's what I mean when I say categorized. Yeah, yeah. Examples. I've already talked about the examples of ratio data. It can be height, it can be weight, it can be age, someone's age. Yeah, because age can be 0 in years. Someone has 0 years, something like math. Yeah, and someone's income. Yeah. Um, each of those levels of measurement indicates a different level of complexity and precision. Yeah, from low, that is nominal, to high, that is ratio, and determines what statistical analysis is appropriate. Maybe if I can give you an example, if you have nominal data and you're trying to and it's your dependent variable that is nominal, and you want to develop a predictive model that will suggest that you're going to use a logistic regression. Yeah, it could be it's a logistic regression. Or if your data is racial, for example, you have income in your outcome variable, it would suggest an ordinary or a linear regression model or any other. Let's look at the data collection methods that we have. We have data collection is a systematic process of gathering observations or measurements. Yeah, we all have maybe at one point come across someone collecting data, or you yourselves have attempted to collect data from individuals. Yeah, so it is something systematic. Yeah, it's a systematic process of gathering observations or measurements. Yeah, so data can be collected in form of experiments, and this is a method used for testing causal or causal relationships. Maybe if you're in a laboratory and you're trying to test some stuff, like if I do this, what could be the outcome? If I pour chlorine on this material, what could be the outcome? So that's the causal relationship I'm talking about. The survey, surveys are used to gather information about group characteristics or opinions. For example, if you want to gather people's opinions in the upcoming elections that are going to occur in the country, that would be a survey. Yeah, we have observations. Yeah, and this method involves understanding a situation, or a setting in its natural state. For example, if I want to gather information from an individual who is rude, or not necessarily rude, but I don't want, it could be a mystery shopper. Yeah, mystery shopper. For example, if you're gathering information from receptionists, you want to know their behaviors, that could be a mystery shopper. So in that sense, I would just observe and see how does the receptionist behave, something like that. So this picture gives you an insight of observation data collection method. We have archival research, and this is a method that involves studying historical events or practices. Like you have information stored somewhere, and that's what you're reviewing to get data. Yeah, we have interviews or focus group discussions. Yeah, as you can see in the picture, we have a moderator who is asking these guys questions as they discuss. He is recording, maybe as a recorder, and after that he can transcribe the information into texts that it can be analyzed. So these methods are used for gathering in-depth perceptions or opinions, like combined opinions. Yeah, we have secondary data collection, and this involves the analysis of existing data. For example, if your statistical body in the country has census data and you want to analyze something that relates to that, you may go and collect that information from management of that organization. Each method has its own strengths and weaknesses. Yeah, and the choice of method often depends on the research question. The budget, the resources available, and researchers field of study. Someone may not be experienced in with numbers, and more experienced with sentences, so we would go for maybe an open-ended interview, something like that. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video or the episode that will come. Please don't forget to subscribe and like if this was helpful, and also share with those who may need the same.